So today we're out here at Urban Northwest's newest development in La Center called Urban Meadows. This is going to be a 52-lot subdivision. Urban is one of the most popular green builders in Southwest Washington. All of the lots here are flat and at least 7,000 square feet. All of the homes here will come equipped with an EV charger and solar panel ready, and they're all green certified builds. And they stayed with the natural theme throughout this neighborhood, even including one of the parks here, which is pretty awesome. And if this park isn't cool for your teenage kids, there's also a skate park up the road. So it's got a little bit of something for everyone, and we're still only just a few miles from the East Fork of the Lewis River for all the paddleboarding and kayaking that you could wish for.
And it's just an all-around kind of amazing area out here in La Center. It's the next up-and-coming area outside of Ridgefield, and we're just about 10 minutes north of Ridgefield and maybe 5 minutes off of the freeway, so we're still super close into everything. One of the things I love about La Center is there's still a ton of farming community out here. It's kind of what Ridgefield used to be, and I don't think that La Center has the density to do as much as Ridgefield has done over the past years. So I think you're gonna have a few developments out here, but a lot of it is going to stay that nice, rural, peaceful area that we all like, and, you know, kind of what everyone's hoping for. So we'll drive down here just a little bit so that we can get some of the nature feels, and you can see what's surrounding this new development that Urban has going. And actually, if you do take this road all the way out, it will take you up to Amboy, which is also another tiny town that leads up to our lakes that we have here, Merwin Lake, Yale Lake, and Swift Reservoir, which are all places that I went boating growing up, and they hold a special place in my heart. My family today still goes there and takes our boat, and it's my son will hopefully grow up wakeboarding and all of those things there as well. It's pretty great. Oh, that's a pretty barn. We've got some local honey out here, fresh eggs, lots of horse pastures and stables. There's a park over here called Daybreak Park that's very popular as well in the summertime. They've got some awesome river rock beds that the dogs love. So you see a ton of people out there with their dogs and everything in the summer. And then people fish there all the time too, which is really awesome. A cute barn. I also have a thing for barns. I love barns. Anywhere that we go, my husband always makes fun of me. I'm like, oh my gosh, look at that barn. Look at this barn. It's amazing. And another thing too is La Center has this brand new middle school that they just built that's pretty state of the art. And that's another thing that Urban Meadows is right next to. So if you've got kids in those grades, they can just walk to school. And it's a nice, safe kind of bedroom community, I guess, as you would call it. Right now we're passing the La Center High School. They're home of the Wildcats. And on the other side of that is the skate park that I had mentioned earlier. Some kids out there playing right now. Oh, and La Center has a really cute new splash pad. I forgot to mention that earlier. They just put it in this last summer, and it's awesome. I've taken my 1.5-year-old there, and he absolutely loved it. I'm sure that we'll plan to go there again this year. So there's kind of something for everybody out here. There's a couple gas stations here. Whether you're a Chevron or a Shell person, you can have your choice. Move to La Center, Washington. Oh, and there's a Mexican restaurant here. There's also called El Rancho Viejo. There's another one of those in downtown Ridgefield. Those are all locally owned by a really great family. Roundabouts never get easier for some reason. They should be the easiest thing ever. There's always one person who can't figure it out. I know. Look at it. Okay, so now we're going back over the overpass that will take us out to I-5, and this is where we cross the East Fork of the Lewis River. There is a really cool spot to put in your kayaks, paddle boards, and I think it's like a 4-mile float out to the end. We did it a couple summers ago, and it was really fun. You just pack up like some snacks and some drinks and float down the lazy river all day on a summer day is pretty amazing. And when you get out, the get out spot is a park called Paradise Point, which is another kind of little campground and park area that is actually well, I guess it would be La Center. We always kind of thought it was Ridgefield, but Ridgefield and La Center kind of go together now, especially once you get up towards like the northern part of both of the towns, I guess. As we come up here, we're going to be going by A, which is the casino. They have quite a few different restaurants in there. Michael Jordan has a steakhouse. You've got the new Kiss bar and restaurant that they opened there. That was kind of a big deal. A hosts some pretty cool foodie extravaganzas every summer, and then they've got some pretty well-known bands that come. I saw Ali Wong there this last summer, the comedian. She was amazing. They have just built a hotel that just opened last year, and there's an Italian restaurant at the top floor of that that's got some pretty cool views. But I would say Southwest Washington as a whole is pretty big into sports. Ridgefield is a very well-known sport community with our football and wrestling at the high school. Those are pretty, and our soccer and volleyball teams as well do wonderful. We're only, like I said, about 20 minutes from Portland. So if you wanted to go to a Portland Timbers game and watch soccer, you could do that. You could also go up to Seattle in just a few hours and be at a Mariners game or a Seahawks game. Oh, and then also Portland, we have the Trailblazers as well. So those games are always fun. And there's a golf course over here called Tri Mountain, which is a nice little golf course. It's a easy one to go to. My husband goes there often just because it is so close to home, and goes with his buddies. I told him, I said, I need to get a hobby that takes me 8 hours a day to go play. I can't think of anything besides work that takes me 8 hours a day to do. And right now we're getting off at the Ridgefield exit off of I-5. So this kind of will bring us into downtown area and over to the Rourke. The Rourke was built just a few years ago. In fact, on Google Maps, it still shows as a field. But it's an awesome outdoor recreational complex that we have. There's soccer fields, the baseball field, there's some play structures, and it's right next to our middle school, or our intermediate school that was built a few years ago as well. And there's so many walking trails around it. You can literally walk pretty much anywhere in Ridgefield, and especially with all of the new infrastructure they're doing, I think that's one of the big things that they've wanted in this community is literally you can walk anywhere. You might be a few miles, but you can walk anywhere. Right now we're passing where the new Costco is at, and there's also a medical center that's right across the street from that, a Vancouver clinic that also has an urgent care. There's going to be some dental offices that are going in over here as well. And where the Costco is where the In-N-Out's going. So get excited because everybody around here is. And then up here, as we kind of enter into one of the first roundabouts of Ridgefield's big on the roundabouts. So you would also think that I would be better at them. Oh no, I'm the person that's messing everyone up in the roundabout. I just realized that. But we have a Les Schwab. There's Rosar's, which is the new grocery store. And that's attached to a Huckleberry's, which is kind of like a Trader Joe's-ish, I would say. Just kind of their more all-natural side of the grocery store. There's some mod pizza and a really cute little tap house called Taps that has good pizza. And then over here on the other side of the roundabout, we've got some of our cute little shops, Arctana, Jojo and Coco, and another good restaurant called Beverage. We also have a pet boutique that's right here for all of us dog lovers. They have some really cute stuff, and they're all kind of your high-end foods and things like that as well. As we're driving into the Rourke community complex, there's a couple really great neighborhoods here as well that I'll highlight. We have the Reserve at Seven Wells that's going in over here. On the right-hand side there is Clover Hill, which is a really cute community. I've sold quite a few homes in there. And then up a little bit further is Seven Wells, kind of their first development that they had. There's a lot of local builders in all of these: New Tradition, Kingston Homes, Pacific Lifestyle, Urban Northwest, added all of this. So they widen this street. We've got sidewalks that go all the way almost to the grocery store. So really just walking friendly, people friendly, and community friendly. So tonight we're going to the Ridgefield Raptors baseball game, which is our home team that Ridgefield developed a few years ago. It's a super fun family-filled kind of evening to spend. Usually they play a couple games a week. Tonight, the Ridgefield Raptors are playing the Yakima Pippins. But yeah, so now we're here at the Rourke, and we're gonna kind of get ready for the game tonight, which is gonna have a pretty good turnout, I think.
Hey, Dad.
Hi, Tracy.
How are you?
Good. Good to see you.
Oh, you too. So we're talking a little bit about Ridgefield and the community. How long have you lived here?
Almost 3 decades.
Wow. And how much has it changed over those 3 decades?
It's grown, but in a good way.
Yeah.
So it's a small town with a big personality. There's a
love
lot
that.
going on, and there's always things to do, and it's a good, safe place to live.
Okay, guys. So is this your first Raptors game?
No.
No? Go for it. Yep. Come on in. How many Raptors games have you been to?
I think I've been to 11. I think I've been to it 3 times because I remember when I was little. I got knocked
Good. So how long have you all lived in Ridgefield?
8 years.
8 years? So what's your favorite part about living in Ridgefield?
Having friends.
I love it.
I feel like I like the school. I like just being close to everything. Like parks, friends.
Love it. That's good. Those are all wonderful things, and we're very lucky to have all of that here in Ridgefield. So, Luca, what does this get you into? Is that a season pass?
Yes.
What do you get that for?
If you go to the summer camp, and then my mom signed me up for the kids club rally.
Oh, awesome. Good. So now you get to come to all the games, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty rad. That's cool. Well, thank you guys. I appreciate you all taking a minute to talk with me.
Yeah.
Hey, go have fun. Enjoy the game. Hi. Hey, Jared. How are you?
Hey, good.
Good to see you here at the Raptors game.
Fancy seeing you out and about in Ridgefield, Washington.
So crazy, I know. So tell us a little bit about the brew bus here.
Well, we've got a 1973 Volkswagen bus. It's converted to electric power, so it's got Tesla batteries, electric motor, and we've got it all set up to have some beers out of the back.
I love it, that's so cool. So tell us a little bit about your community that we were out visiting in the center, just up the road a little ways.
We've got 68 lots. They're all flat, real great building site. Right next door to the middle school. You could throw a baseball almost and splash it in the East Fork of the Lewis River.
Love it.
Right around the corner from the casino, all things outdoors. Real good, affordable, good value, and a green building standard, third-party verified, all things green, all things healthy, all things efficient. So Urban Northwest Homes, Tracy Odom, it's a perfect combo. It won't be long, and we're going to start our first project. The model home's going to get going, and then we've got lot 37 that we're going to be working with you on.
Yay, I know, I'm so excited too. I'm happy to be working with you guys, and it's going to be a good addition to the center. And we've still got all of Ridgefield just a few minutes south, so it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I love it out here.
I love it. That's
Yeah.
it. What's your favorite part about Ridgefield?
Ooh, I love the small town atmosphere. So we're growing, but it still feels like a small town. I love the baseball games. We can come out, watch a great competition. Yeah, a great spot to be, especially at the ballpark, this atmosphere. Great to have the brew bus out
Yeah.
and seeing you in Ridgefield.
Yes,
Yeah.
you too.
One more thing.
Yes,
I need to get you a beer. You don't have one.
always.
All right, let me get one. Cheers.
Go Raptors.
Go Raptors.
Oh, hi guys.
Me too.
So, is this your first Raptors game this year?
Of the season, yes.
Okay, nice. And how long have you lived in Ridgefield?
About 7 years.
Yeah, 7
Yeah?
years.
Okay.
7 years.
Yeah.
What's your favorite part about living here?
That we're so close to everything for the kids. We have 5 kids and we're active in a lot of different directions. So Ridgefield has a lot to offer for family life, and we're kind of close to everything.
I love it.
I love the fact that Ridgefield has its own boat launch.
That is a big plus. We do have that.
Take the boat out, all the kids, and get to go camping in the nature preserve, all the things.
Yay, good. I love it. Well, cool. Well, thank you guys. Enjoy the game.
Yeah, good to see you.
You too. Bye. Long time no see. I'm sure if you're watching this, you might be thinking about moving to Southwest Washington. So I'd love to see your comments below or with any questions that you might have. I'm Tracy Odom, your local real estate agent. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.